Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello, everybody. Weekend's here. What's everyone up to today? Well, it's weekend here. It's not the weekend, America, where we're talking, but it is still close enough. Let us know if you're watching in the comments. Pop a hi and let us know what you're up to for the weekend. If you've got any questions today, pop them in there and we'll try and get to them all. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for joining. Tonight we've got Paul joining us from the Slidewinder Blues Band. We're going to have a chat to them about their new EP and some of the songs that are on that and what they've got coming up for 2021. Hi, Stephen. How are you going? We might welcome Paul into the room. Hello. Thank you for joining.
Hi. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Now, whereabouts are you based?
In Bucks County, Pennsylvania, which is halfway between Philadelphia and New York City.
Oh, wow. A long way from me down here in Little Tassie. There's a lot of people popping in to say hi. Jonathan's there, Stephen's there, Debbie's there saying hi. So there's lots of people. If you have any questions, don't forget to pop them in the comments and we'll get to them as many as we can. Now, you've come a long way. You released an EP in October. Tell us a little bit about releasing this EP, and we might go through some of the songs that are on it in a moment as well.
So it's a debut. It's our first record, and this about 5. I was at the venue to put a band together for a weekly open blues jam for the community. So I reached out to people I knew or even people I didn't know and put something together that went every Thursday night initially. Then it was moved to Tuesday night, and over time we gelled really well. And there was a couple of changes of personnel along the way, but we eventually got to where we are now. And with these folks. It's a great band. The rhythm's actually really strong, and we started writing songs and playing other places, and before you know it, we were a band. So here we are.
It looks like lots of fun. It looks like you're having a great time with each other.
We do. We have. There's a lot of funny banter, and it's comic relief constantly.
Now, are you all obviously have come from musical backgrounds yourself? What's your music background?
Sure. Well, I've been playing the guitar and trying to sing all of my life. My family, they're all musicians, and the other folks in the band, they've been touring their whole lives. So we're all, shall we say, over the hill, and we all of a sudden we grew up and wanted to be rock stars. So here we are.
And here you are. You're doing it. It's great. Tell us a little bit. Now, you've got 6 songs on the EP, and you've been together for about the 6 years. Have you been writing for this EP the entire time, or are these songs that you've done recently, specifically for release?
Those songs were written early in our time together. We've since written a lot more songs, and are about 80% through the next record, which has 15 songs.
Oh, wow.
So a lot more coming.
That is very exciting. Now, Over the Hump. Tell us a little bit about Over the Hump.
Well, it's a tale of an aging body playing host to a younger thinking mind. So, it's trying to do the things we used to do when we were younger, and it's not as easy, but we still think about them.
And did you all had input in the writing of the song?
I wrote the songs on the EP. On the second record, Glenn Hale, our keyboardist, he's written an instrumental that's going to be on the next record, and Chuck Hearn, bassist, has also written a song called Peach Pie Blues that'll be on the next record. But the EP was all written by
you.
I wrote them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're great songs. Do you have a favorite?
I would say I'd have to say, well, Over the Hump was my favorite for a long time. It's in this industry, you're always working a song. We've been working that song a while now, so it's taking a backseat to Money on Love. I think is my favorite.
That was going to be my song that I picked was Money on Love. So that's interesting. Have you had people come to you with different songs that hit them differently? What has the reaction been since releasing in October?
Well, Money on Love and Over the Hump have been through most of the time, and most recently, the last song on the EP, which is a ballad, that's gaining steam. And that song, we weren't even going to put it on the record. It was last minute, and I was reluctant to release it, and now it's becoming one of the favorites. So
okay. Is that how you've sort of gone through? Obviously, you've been together for a while, and you said wrote these songs early in being together as a band. Did you choose the songs mostly based on what you'd been playing to people and what people had been responding to?
Yes. When we perform live, these are songs that get people out of their seats. So we figured that seemed to be a good place to start.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really good because a lot of people do put out songs on their albums for different reasons. It's really good to hear why people do it and what the reaction is. Do you have plans? You've got the 15-song album coming up. Is that planned for 2021?
Two of the singles, we're going to release one in May next month.
Right.
A second one in August. Those two actually won't on the record.
Okay.
For day cutoffs, and then in November and December we will release two more singles, which will be on the record, and the record will actually come out the full length in February.
In February, so we haven't got long to go. We've got plenty of music coming to keep us entertained in the meantime.
Well, that's the idea. You got to keep releasing singles so that you remain relevant, or at least on people's radar.
That's exactly right. It's very different to how it used to be. That's for sure. Now, where can people find this EP and any merchandise or anything that they want to get? Where can they find it?
We have merch, and this record, you can buy the physical CD, or you can buy it as a download on our website, SlideWinderBluesBand.com. You can also stream it and buy it at all your usual streaming services like Amazon, Apple, Deezer, Spotify.
Absolutely. And you're on Facebook as Slidewinder Blues Band. Are you on Instagram as well?
We are, and I think it's Slidewinder.blues.band or something like that. I lose track of all these social
Try
media
searching
accounts.
with all the different ones. Jonathan said to say hi to Paul.
Yeah.
I didn't see that a moment ago. Sorry, I missed that one. Now I
Hello,
know
Jonathan.
that you've had a few things going on. You've been inducted into the PA Blues of Fame. When did this happen? This is very exciting.
We still feel honored. It was November of 19.
November 19.
So
that's very
a year and a
exciting.
half ago.
And I guess, what happened with COVID? I know that stopped all your gigs, all that sort of thing. How did that affect you as a band and getting to all this together ready to release?
Yeah, it's been, as far as live performance, we haven't played a show in over a year. We have our first rehearsal tomorrow, in-person rehearsal, because we've all been vaccinated. So we're finally getting to do that. It's gonna feel good. And then we have I think half a dozen live shows. They're all outside, scheduled for the summer. First one in June.
Excellent. That's
So we're
not
gonna
far.
prepare for that.
It's not far away to
No,
get yourself giggly.
yeah, it'll be upon us in no time. But over the past year, we've worked on this new album. So it's that's been this. We've had some downtime, some creative juices flowing, and
Excellent.
something good came out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, a lot of artists have struggled with the not performing side, but then they've done what you guys have done and made the most of the downtime. Is performing something that you've really struggled to go without?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Is it something we want?
Yes. Is performing something that was really hard for you to not be doing? Is something that you really needed, did you actually enjoy having that downtime?
It's a complete life change. It's we wall for probably a month into it, and but we've enjoyed the creative time, and we were really busy playing a lot, and when you get that busy, between organizing the shows, preparing for the shows, resting after the shows, it takes a lot out of you, and it slows down the creative process, at least for me.
Yes.
And so this year has been, in that regard, has been a blessing.
Okay, that's good, because a lot of people, they've needed that time and they've managed to get some rest in, but it's actually been helpful for their creative side, and other people were the opposite. It's interesting to hear the different versions of the year. So you've all had the vaccine. Tomorrow's your first rehearsal. Are you all nervous to get back together?
No, we're excited. We're excited. We'll probably sound terrible for the first couple of rehearsals, but we'll figure it out. Iron it out somehow.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think
it will be fun.
You'll be sore voice, sore fingers for the next few days.
Well, I do play guitar every day.
You're still playing?
Because I've gotten lazy many times through my playing career, or guitar time, or whatever you want to call it, and every time I come back, so I don't like that let that happen anymore.
Okay. Yep, you've learnt the hard way over the years. You've cut out a few times on us. I don't know if you've still got us, but it froze for a moment there. Are you still there?
Yeah.
You are. Yeah, good. It just cut out for a few moments. That's all right. Now, I guess, other than your show in June, where can we find all of your tours and things? The best place to keep up to date with where you'll be playing and what you've got coming up?
That'll be on our website and updated as things come up. And there is a shows tab at the top of the page.
Oh, excellent. Okay, wonderful. So people can click on that and keep up to date with all that you've got coming. And again, I know that we keep cutting out, everybody. Thank you for staying with us. But before we go, again, the best places to find you are your website and on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
To keep and follow you and head over, and they can order a hard copy of the album. Will that come signed if they order an album?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So you can head over. You can head over and you can order the album now and have a listen even while you're waiting for it to come. So thank you so much for joining us, Paul. I know that's been very hard for you to try and keep on track with hearing me. So you've done wonderful.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's a really nice opportunity and nice to talk to you.
Anytime. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll actually come back to you with a few more lives tonight. We're heading down to Forth to see some music. So I'll pop that on the page shortly as well. But otherwise, everybody stay safe and have a great weekend. And we'll see you again very soon, Paul.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.